So I wanted to show how to do the two complicated problems on the extra practice. So I'm just going to go through those. The first one said find k, so the lines with the equations will be parallel. So we have 2x plus 3ky is equal to 5, and negative x plus 2y is equal to 8. So those are our two equations. And so if this were any other equation, you do the same thing that we usually do, which is we would go and find the slope. So I'm going to subtract 2x, put it in slope-intercept form. So that's going to be 3ky is equal to negative 2x plus 5. Then I am going to divide by 3k, divide by 3k, divide by 3k. So I end up with y is equal to negative 2 over 3k times x plus 5 over 3k. And what you'll recognize is on this side right here that the slope is the negative 2 over 3k. I go to the next one, I do the same thing. I add x. So that's 2y is equal to x plus 8. Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. Y is equal to 1/2 x plus 4. Let me just fix that 1/2. So the slope of this one is 1/2. Now, if they are parallel to one another, their slopes are going to be the same. So you're going to write, well, you know that negative 2 over 3k, whatever k is going to be equal to 1/2. And so you're going to cross multiply to solve. At least that's the way I would do it. So it ends up being 3k times 1 is equal to negative 2 times 2. 3k is equal to negative 4. Divide by 3, divide by 3. K is equal to negative 4/3. So that's where that negative 4/3 comes from. I'm going to just really quickly show you, because I think it'll be a little bit clearer. Here's our little check. Okay, negative 2 over negative 4/3. Okay, dividing, so that's negative 2 divided by negative 4/3, which is the same thing as negative 2 times negative 3/4. That, of course, is going to be positive, or negative 3/4. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to mess you guys up. I missed something when I wrote this down. So I did miss the 3. I knew I was doing something wrong. So that's going to be negative 2 over, the 3's would divide out over negative 4, which is going to be 1/2. So it does work. So k was equal to negative 4/3. And that's just your check, but all you do is you'd set the slopes equal to each other, solve the proportion, and then you'd be done with it. So that's negative 2 over 3k. Going to the next one, very similar. So we have our negative 2 over 3k. Excuse me. We had the slope of one was negative 2 over 3k, the slope of the other was 1/2, and it says, what if they were perpendicular? Well, if they're perpendicular, then if this line is perpendicular to the other line, well, if the slope of this one is negative 2 over 3k, then the slope of the other one would be negative 2 over 1. That's if it was perpendicular. And I'm going to show you either way, whichever one you switch. So you just switch one of the slopes so it's perpendicular, and then you'd solve the same way that you solved the other one. So that's going to be 3k times negative 2 is equal to 1 times negative 2. Negative 6k is equal to negative 2. Divide by negative 6, and so you have k is equal to 1/3. Okay, this is just to show you a different way, so don't get confused. Also, if I went the other way and I said, okay, so the slope of this one is 1/2, Well, if it was the opposite reciprocal, well, instead of -2, it would be positive 2 over 3k. Instead of 2 over 3k, it's going to be 3k over 2 because it's the opposite reciprocal. And so I do the same thing. So that would be 3k times 2 is equal to 2 times 1. 6k is equal to 2. And so k is equal to 1/3, so it doesn't matter. And so I just wanted to do a really quick video just to show you guys how that works.